back out for another video. I'm in the foothills just on the edge of the Canadian Rockies. Beautiful out here, bunch of fresh snow, and yeah, gonna do a little bit of car camping. So I'm about 5 minutes away from a pretty cool off-roading trail. I've been down it quite a few times. Usually in the summer it's like super muddy, but in the winter it's awesome. Everything's kind of frozen. A couple cool bridges we'll go over and everything, and then yeah, should be good. I'm gonna have a nice fire, got some great food I'm gonna make. Brought my guitar along as well, and should be a nice kind of relaxing video. So yeah, if you like that stuff, should be good. Let's get going. Alright, so behind me is the first one of those bridges I was talking about. We're about probably 2 kilometers into the trail right now. We have this bridge, there's another couple kilometers after to the next bridge, and then after that one will be kind of where I want to go. There's this huge, beautiful opening, good view of the big mountains and stuff, so that's where we're trying to get to, but yeah, it's awesome out here, so let's keep it going. Alright, so we made it to this nice open area. Check out that view. Giant mountains just in the background, so it's pretty sweet. Actually, interesting little story. So I pulled in just back here. There's kind of like a hillside on the other side of the camera here, which I thought would be kind of nice. But then I found like this massive kind of dugout spot, a bunch of big footprints, a massive hoop, and originally I was thinking like a giant moose was there. But the tracks didn't quite look familiar, and neither did the feces, we'll say. I was kind of confused. I thought maybe it was a bear, but then tracks didn't look like bear. I was not too sure what it was. And then I remembered, as I saw the horses, there's wild horses everywhere around here. So how cool is that? I'll try to get a little bit of a shot, but yeah, there's just 2 wild horses sitting right there. You don't see that too often. So I think I will go back to that spot. I just wasn't sure if there's a bear wandering around or something, so I didn't really want to go there. But now that I know it's just some horses, I think we're good. So, let's see if we can get a shot of these guys. Alright, so they're just right there. Hopefully you can see something. My zoom's not the greatest, and don't want to get too close to them, so, but yeah, those are pretty nice horses. Yoo-hoo! I think they're kind of used to humans. They won't even look over. But yeah, let's get to that spot. We'll set up and get a fire going. I think we're gonna get a nice sunset over the mountains too, so pretty excited for that. Alright, so this spot will work. The horses are, I don't know, a couple 100 meters over there, so kind of out of their way. And yeah, going to probably set up a fire kind of like right here in front of me. And yeah, I brought some firewood with me, not a ton, so I might have to grab some more. I hope not, because not much for dead trees around here. But yeah, I do have a bit of firewood, saves me a little bit of work, and yeah, we'll get that going because the sun's starting to go down. And yeah. so got a little fire going. I'm gonna have to keep it like decently small just because I don't have a ton of firewood. Good thing is though, the days are getting a lot longer, so I don't need as much, whereas I don't know, my last couple videos it gets dark at like 4 o'clock and I was going to bed at 10, 11, so I need wood to burn for hours, right? Whereas right now it's about 7:30, so don't need quite as much. But yeah, I'm gonna have a snack or something, and we're kind of just hanging out right now. The sun's starting to go down, so I'm looking forward to that. Probably gonna get a nice sunset, which is good because it's been super snowy out the last couple days. Finally got a clear one, but yeah. Wow, that's starting to look pretty crazy, and it's gonna get better. I have a feeling this is gonna be a good one. The sun just went down over the mountains, and yeah. But this is awesome. The fact that you can just drive out here, camp out. It's a Sunday night, pretty much all alone. There's a couple other people driving out when I came in. But yeah, this is sweet. So gonna watch that go down, keep building up the fire. Once the sun's pretty much down, then yeah, gonna start prepping my meal, and should be a good one. Alright, so sun's pretty much down. Didn't actually get as crazy as I thought it would, but still beautiful regardless, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, got a decent fire going now. We got some coals built up, so I could probably start prepping my food now. It's gonna take a little bit, so may as well start on that. But yeah, making some good burgers, so excited for this recipe here. Made it about a month or two ago with a couple friends, actually pretty much right around here as well, and yeah, we all thought it was pretty awesome, so excited on that. Try my best here. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be making some nice smash burgers. So got the cast iron skillet here, and then we're gonna have a burger sauce. So some of you might be familiar with this. It's actually similar to like a Big Mac sauce, pretty much identical. But in there we're gonna have some mayo, some diced pickles, a little bit of pickle juice, bit of Dijon mustard, bit of ketchup. There's also gonna be some like garlic powder, black pepper, and sea salt in there. So that's gonna go into our sauce. Then pretty much I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil on that pan, and we're gonna use our ground beef, smash those down. Shoot, I don't have anything to smash it. Can't remember what I used last time. Might just use the bottom of this. I'll have to clean it. And then, so those are gonna get smashed down. And I'm gonna have some cheese. Gonna melt that on. And gonna get some sauteed onions on there. And then we have our buns as well, so it should be good. And then dessert, I'm also super excited for. I have half an apple pie and, oh no, some ice cream. Hopefully it's not completely melted. Oh man, pretty much completely melted. I think if I put that in the snow, should solidify a little bit, hopefully. But yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'll move some stuff out of the way. Okay, so to start, just gonna cut up my onion. So grab a Play-Doh. Get the skin off. And while I'm doing this, I was also gonna tell you a funny story about this area. So I came out here on my own to do some car camping in the summer, and I was about a couple kilometers, maybe a kilometer or so just to the west of here. So if I continued on the trail, kind of around there, and around 12 o'clock I was sitting outside just enjoying my little fire when I heard this insanely loud, like, just scream. Sound like a woman in distress, and I had no idea what it was, so it scared the daylights out of me. It was extremely loud, like echoed off the mountains, just in the tree line, like 100 feet away from me. And so, like, freaked out. I'm sitting there, just darting the flashlight back and forth, on the verge of crying, basically. I was never been so scared in my life. And yeah, so I dipped out of there. Finally, I got the courage to move. I quickly threw all my stuff in the back of the Jeep and drove all the way home. The whole, like, 3 hours home. I was not sticking around. And it turns out it was a cougar. I'd actually never heard what a cougar scream sounds like before. But yeah, it's not exactly the most inviting thing, so if you haven't heard that, maybe search up what a cougar scream sounds like and just picture being alone in the forest. Never heard that before. Yeah, it wasn't exactly ideal, so hoping I don't hear that again tonight, but at least now I know what it is, right? But yeah, so I'm gonna keep cutting these onions up. Okay, so those are all good. Just cut nice and thin. Got our plate of onions, set that back there. And then we're gonna need to make a couple little ground beef balls here. Now, I don't really want to get my hands all covered in raw meat. Not much options to wash them out here. So I think last time what I did is got like 2 sticks. And I kind of just put them together. I'll probably do that again. All right, so got my 2 sticks here. Not the most sanitary thing. I mean, it's just wood. It's not the worst. Not the worst thing I've done out here. But yeah, I'm just gonna loosely combine a couple balls together. So grab a little chunk, and I'm just gonna kind of form that into a ball. Just loosely, doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm gonna make 4 or 5 of those guys. Got my 4 patties, and I'm gonna smash them down. Like I said, smash burgers. Don't worry, I'm not making meatballs. But yeah, now I'm going to get a little bit of salt on both sides, a little bit of pepper. And a little bit of garlic powder. Usually I'd dash them with a bit of olive oil as well, but I don't have a brush right now. And yeah, these are not held together at all, if you're wondering. Like, it's just like loose ground beef. But once you smash them together, get some onions in there, and cheese, then that's when they kind of get held together. real nicely. So shout out to Sam the cooking guy on YouTube. That's where I found this recipe. Probably like 5 years ago, though I've made it tons. Usually works a bit better at home, but it's not bad out here either. Oh, a little too much pepper on that. Garlic powder. Okay, so now those are ready. I'm gonna set those off to the side as well. And then now we need to make our sauce. So for this, I actually don't have anything to make it in. I have this olive oil. This is gonna get cooked up though, so I'm just gonna use that thing there to store it. And then I can make my sauce in this little tea flask sort of thing. So for the sauce, we're gonna go 2 parts mayo. So get a healthy amount of mayo in there. 1 part ketchup. Got some good quality ketchup here. So we'll get some of that in there. Okay. And then another 1 part Dijon mustard, or regular mustard. I've made it with both, doesn't really matter. There's your mustard. A splash of pickle juice. And then I'm going to cut up some pickles, or I'm going to cut up like 1 pickle just nice and thin, or small, and put that in there as well. Alright, and there you go. Just like Big Mac sauce. Okay, perfect. Alright, we'll get that nice and piping hot. Put that olive oil in there. Okay, so to start, now that she's sizzling a bit, just gonna get those onions in there. We're gonna cook those down a little bit. Oh, I really should have brought there's some tongs, so I just kind of got to use sticks and everything to mix stuff up, and it's not the most ideal thing. I'll cut this piece of wood down in a second. Gotta get things moving. Get some salt on those guys. Oh, she is piping hot. I was too impatient to let the coals, or to let it burn down a bit. So I just kind of threw it on there. Alright, that's a bit more of a reasonable size stirring stick. Okay, give those a couple minutes. Alright, so now that those are caramelized a little bit, oh, looking awesome. Gonna get our meat on. There's 1 little clump. There's 2. There's 3. And there's 4. Oh, it's all falling apart. If I use my hands and actually push them together, it'll be a little better. I'm gonna move this off. We're just gonna smash those down. Oh, it smells awesome already. Oh, she is hot. Yeah, buddy. Oh, let those get a nice cook on them. Oh, nice. Little thin piece of wood. Use my knife as well. Should be good. You want like a little bit of a crust on them, so that's kind of what I'll be checking for here. Oh, getting smoked out as usual. Oh, oh. Oh yeah. Could be a bit better crust wise, but I'm hungry, so just gonna hurry it up here. Oh, that one's beautiful. And yeah, see, they're holding together a little bit better now. Ah, smoke. Gosh. Last one, come on. Oh. Oh. Nice, nice. Okay, so just kept checking they're cooked. Yeah, they're looking good. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab our cheese. Get 4 slices of this ready. And I'm gonna get the onions on each one. A little bit of onions. Some there. Some there. Some there. Round's got a lot for how small it is. Okay. And then I'm gonna get a slice of cheese on top of those onions. Stragglers there. One there and one there. And sorry. Got this. I'm gonna throw it on top. Create some steam in there, and we'll let those guys melt. Alright, those should be just about good now. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, nice and melted there. Okay, so we'll get our buns out, toast those up a bit, and then should be pretty much ready to eat. And I'm gonna make 2 double burgers. So I'll get 2 buns. Pretty much just throw them right on the coals. They'll get toasted in a couple seconds. Alright, so to assemble, Got our plate there. Got our 2 sets of toasted buns. Yeah, I know one's a little burnt. And then we're gonna got our sauce. So I'm gonna sauce up these buns a bit. Couple little dollops on each one. Spread that around. That's just a little bit. I'm gonna put way more, of course. And then grab our patties here. Go 1, 2. Oh, this one's got some nice crispy cheese. 3, 4. Okay. And then just gonna douse those with more burger sauce. Oh, this is gonna be good. Okay, give them a try. I'll just hold one up there for you. But, oh, it's not bad. Not bad, I suppose. Alright, let's see how these taste. Yeah, buddy. That's creepy. Woo! I can hear my echo like a couple kilometers away, just bouncing off the mountains. That's what scared me when I heard that sound. It just echoed all around me. It's so loud. Yahoo! These are some good burgers. But yeah, we'll eat these up. Then have some dessert. That was delish. That was so much food though. Like, I couldn't even eat that all. I mean, 2 big buns. Oh, it's probably a bunch of smoke in the way of the camera, but 2 big buns, like a pound of ground beef, bunch of cheese, a whole onion. So I need a little bit of a break before my, getting smoked out. Need a little bit of a break before my dessert. I think I might clean up a bit and whip out the guitar or something. Yeah. Alright, got the guitar out. I tried playing a little bit, but it's like impossible because my fingers are just freezing. So to like fret anything is just not working too well. So I'm gonna warm them up a little bit and we'll give it another try. It's not super cold out. It's like anywhere from -5 to -10. My watch says -12. I don't think it's that cold. But things are starting to warm up a little bit. Nice night though. Like we got a full moon actually, so it's super bright. Like I can see everything in this area around me. I was gonna say as well, another funny story. When I was coming out here, so it's like a 2-way, or it's just a single lane road, kind of through the woods. There's a couple properties scattered here and there before you kind of get to this public land use area, and when I went across that bridge at the start, there's a car right behind me, and I need to turn around to go get my camera. So I go across the bridge, and then I pull into the first turnoff just to turn around and let them go by, and it just so happens to be where they live. So then I see him signaling behind me, and he's like, what the heck? He just lost it at me. I'm like, dude, just so happens out of all places you just happen to live here, I'm sorry. Then I felt bad. I mean, I don't like people mad at me. It's not a good feeling, right? So go down the road, and then a minute later, there's a car just pulled over, hood up, and it's these two super cool kids, kind of my age, and I guess their car's giving them trouble, so they shut it off for a minute. Just tried starting it up in the middle of the road, and it didn't start, so they asked if I had any jumper cables, and I did. And yeah, they're like, you're a legend, man, thank you so much. So then I felt great again after that. But yeah, that's kind of funny. Let's try playing a bit of guitar here. Just so you know, I'm pretty bad. I started playing like 2 or 3 months ago. I can play a couple things, but my hands are super cold, so let's see how it goes. Okay, try. Oops. Wrong note. Hands are too cold. I have to play like the easiest songs. I can't do any. We'll try this. One sec. Okay. That's supposed to be Something in the Orange by Zach Bryan. I'm not gonna lie, that one's not the greatest even when my hands aren't cold. I only started trying that one a couple days ago. But maybe try some a little faster pace here. Scare off any animals around. Hey! Yoo-hoo! Listen to this. I wonder if it echoes the guitar, but I can't hear it because I'm playing. Oh, my hands are too cold. No, too cold. I was trying heading south, Zach Bryan there. I don't know, I'm decent at, I think. But yeah, it's too cold, too cold. I'll try to get in the summer. But fun to bring it out either way. Alright guys, so yeah, after that last clip I played guitar for a little bit longer. And then all of a sudden, someone just started howling in the trees beside me. And yeah. I'm gonna be honest, I'm no professional. A lot of the backpacking and camping I do is with friends. And when you go alone, those sounds can scare you. If you can honestly say that you can come out into the dark woods alone and not feel scared whatsoever, like, you need to teach me how to do that. So I wasn't too sure if I was actually gonna stay the night, because I got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So I think honestly with that, oh wow, there's tracks of stuff everywhere around here. I think honestly with that, I'm just gonna call it. I head home, and I don't know what it is with this area. So it's called Wyprus in Alberta, Canada, but it just freaks me out. Like it's one of those, if you spend a lot of the time in the woods, you know what I'm talking about. There's some areas that just make the hair on your neck stand up, and you get this feeling you shouldn't be there. This is one of those places. There's actually a University of Calgary professor a couple of years ago that was killed by a bear. Like right, I might even be on the trail. And the wildlife concentration here is immense. I'm pretty sure it's actually one of the greatest populations of grizzlies and cougars and wolf. There's a big pack of wolves in Banff. And there's a couple packs of wolves in Banff, just to the west of here. So yeah, it can be kind of creepy. So hopefully I'm holding the camera decently still, but yeah, I think I'm gonna end that one for now. Either way, it was awesome to spend some time in the woods. You don't always have to stay the night. It's nice to come out for the day and everything, chill and have a campfire, make some good food. So hopefully you found some entertainment in that, and see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.